Okay, so this is section 8.2. Yesterday we learned that we have this A slider, and with the A slider, if you recall, it's the coefficient that's going to appear in front of the x squared term. If A is 1, it's positive, the parabola will open up, and when x is 1, 1 squared is 1, y will be 1. If x is negative 1 squared is 1, and y will be 1 again. As A moved bigger, notice that the parabola got vertically stretched. So when x is now 1 squared is 1, and 1 times 5 is 5. So I have a 1 comma 5. Also, same is true on the other side of the y-axis because this is actually an axis of symmetry. And remember, this is where the vertex is, right here at the very bottom. All right, now today we get a new component. I'm going to put this back to 1, and we're going to show what happens when I put something on the end here. I'm going to put a plus c on the end. Right now c is 0, so of course it's not being shown. But as I move this, notice what's happening to the parabola. That when c is, say, 1.8, the vertex right here has moved to 1.8 on the positive y-axis. Positive 1.8, positive 1.8. And as I continue to move this parabola up to, say, 5, notice that the shape of the parabola didn't change at all. This component didn't change at all. The only thing that changed was the fact that the parabola moved up 5 units. The parabola moved up 2.3 units from 0. It moved up. Now, if c is negative, notice that it drops below the x-axis. So if I can get it to stop at, like, say, -2, that means that the vertex now sits on the y-axis at -2. The shape didn't change. A hasn't moved. All the C does is it moves the parabola up and down, like that. That's what C does. So remember, A does this. Okay? C does this. And later we're going to move how to pick the whole thing up and move it to the right and move it to the left. But for right now, A, C.